But the thing is, you can only plan until there's, no more time for planning. That's the thing of it. As I said to you, no, I don't know anybody yet who's, as much as we say indestructible, I can't say.
You don't know anyone.
No, I'm saying I don't know anyone who's indestructible. So I don't know anybody who's going to live forever. We're all going to go. And I don't know anybody apart from them who take their own life who can predict how they're going to go or when they're going to go, I think we as a family were very lucky. My father passed 2.5 years ago. My mum just passed at 80. It's still a long, long, long life, I haven't.
How old are you now?
I'm 47, 48 in January. Wow. So in all of our family, we haven't lost any brothers or sisters. Whereas my mother's sister, she went 15 years ago. The husband went 5 years before her. The son, she lost one son before. There's only one boy left now. Okay, the boy's in his 60s.
Your mother has a brother in America.
He has a brother in America, and she's got a daughter. But I'm saying, so and she's got another brother who died a couple of years ago, but he had 10 children. Not one of them has passed. I'm not saying they should, but sometimes if you've got a lot of numbers, then something might happen to one, or there might be an accident, or someone would be ill, or someone would be infirm. I think we so much expect that if people have either a cancer or a lung problem or a heart problem, yes, they're going to go first. But it isn't always the case. It's not always the case. No. I like a singer called Prince. Now, this guy, he was a vegan. He was healthy living. He loved God. He loved his wife. He's generous he's generous to a fault. He's funded things to the millions, and nobody knew where it was. Like, he give it. He say the only thing is you can't tell anybody I give it. So until he was like, people didn't know how much millions he was giving, funding kids in schools and solar power for homes and all kind of things. No one expect that guy to fall down and die. No one.
How old was he?
He was 57, 10 years older than me.
Yeah.
He passed in April of this year. He's a very he's like Michael Jackson. He's one of these very famous singers. His name's Prince. Tom Jones covered one of his songs called called Kiss some years ago. So, as I say, very healthy, very energetic on stage, full of love, full of beans for everything, and the man's gone. So you can't say exactly when and where for anything. You just have to, admire for the spirit, admire for the spirit while it's here, kind of thing, really. Because that's it. Yeah.
You never know.
You never know, sir. You never know. You never know, so you just glow.
I cannot believe that is the knee operation that killed your mother.
Yeah.
And like me.
No, it's not the knee operation. It's not the knee operation. It was while she was in there for the knee operation, she caught pneumonia.
But why they didn't keep her in still for the...
That's exactly the point. She was in there for 2 weeks. So when they left, they thought they'd treated it, but when she was left, she still had it. So she was there 3 or 4.
When she left, she still had it.
Yes, exactly. It says so on the death certificate. So
why y'all didn't say that?
We didn't know. The physios was coming there checking her. The district nurse was checking the thing. They didn't see the infection either. It was in the night time. She was coughing. But she was wheezing with the pain anyway because the painkillers weren't taking care of all the pain she was in. Remember, my brother said it's a very serious, painful operation.
Your brother told me she only came out Friday.
She was home for 4 days.
Oh my God.
4 days she was out. That's what I'm saying. So really, they shouldn't have allowed her to leave the hospital with that pneumonia at that age, with those symptoms.
Said they didn't know that people got you out so quickly.
Sorry? Yeah. I mean, I'm saying a lot of people. There were people who were there who arrived after my mum and left before. It's generally 5 days in and out. You understand? It's usually you have the operation.
Still can't get it in there.
It's usually you have the knee operation. The same day that you have the operation, they get you up and standing on the joint and working it. But I suppose my mum was taking longer because she's older. Because she'd never had anything medically wrong with her in her life. You understand that? So I think she had one time with some bleach splashing her eye for a little bit, but she never had any. She had once where getting on where she had a testing her heart kind of thing. Yes, she had high blood pressure. Yes, she had arthritis. She had nothing major serious. She was never in. She was never. Yeah, but that's from family and having kids though. She never had an operation. She had all that. She had a whole heap of children, no problem. She raised all those children. I can't remember her being ill in the whole time she raised us as kids. She never took a day off sick. She never laid in the bed and said, "Oh, no, I don't feel like getting out of bed today," like some of the women do nowadays. She was a healthy, wealthy
Only
wife.
you were born in England.
No, a few of us were born here. A few of us, yeah.
Okay?
A few of us were born here, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, a few. Yeah, so we can't say, we can't put no rhyme or reason to things.
I still can't get over it. And as I said to Gloria, they throw her out the hospital, they want the bed.
No.
They must know she wasn't quite well.
No, I think the other thing as well was when she was in the hospital. To be fair, when she was in the hospital, she was so dosed up all the time with painkillers, with the morphine. She was, even when they were trying to get her to walk, she was falling asleep walking. She was, she might have been, she was pretty much, a junkie in there on the amount of drugs they was giving her to deal with the pain. So he wanted her, and she wanted to get back to a familiar home situation. Yes, it's nice having catered for and food there, but you want to get back to your own life so you can start to cope with it and move forward. You understand? It's not.
You're not getting me.
Mm.
The doctor always got to see you before you leave.
Yeah.
He didn't see that she's not well enough to get.
Very true. But there's more. There's one doctor. There's three.
That is what is worrying me till I die.
No. But here's the thing. It's not one doctor. There's 3 or 4 doctors, and there's junior doctors, and there's physiotherapists, and there's nurses. So it's a whole system. You can't put it on one person. It's a system that failed, and that's why I was due to have a gastric bypass. Hold on. I was due to have a gastric bypass, and I said to them, "No, I'm not going back in that hospital. I don't trust that hospital now because of it. Because it's a part of the bigger system."
So many people say that.
Yeah. There you go. That's the reason why. So as I say, I don't blame it on one individual. I blame it on the whole system. You know what I mean? Because if the doctor didn't see it, the day doctors didn't see it, the consultant didn't see it, the physiotherapist didn't see it, the second physiotherapist didn't see it, the nurse who came to visit her at home didn't see it. The prescribing pharmacist didn't see it. All these people didn't see what.
See it.
Well, they didn't. Obviously, they didn't. So there you go. So it's part of the system. But the thing is, I could go on blaming myself for pushing her into. Us as boys as pushing her in to get the operation. I could blame the hospital for failing. I could do everything, but it's not gonna change anything. But hold on, it's not gonna give us any peace of mind, And eventually everybody must have peace of mind, otherwise things will,
I didn't know she would have an operation. I didn't think the pain was so much.
Yeah, very much so. Every day in the knee. And she was getting the injections, but the injections stopped working so well.
All I know, the pressure, she said, up and down.
Yeah.
I tell. I still see this trolley there when she's sitting here.
Yeah.
I was telling a cousin of mine, I thought she was to come here today when the bell went. I thought was it. And she came to see me about 2 weeks after. I said, "Oh, I'm so sick." She said, "What's wrong?" I said, "A close friend, we like family. He died." And she shouldn't have died. Yes. Tell me. I said, "The knees pain, the pain was so." And she told me she was going to have the operation. I said, "You're more plucky than me." I said, "However, all that I know, she tell me the pressure up and down. But she always see her doctor and so.
Yeah.